You call her a dog one more fucking time.
But Mike, it was just business.
Yeah, business.
Stop acting like a little bitch and go home.
Well, he went for that fucking dyke.
Shit, these boys are good.
Fuck!
The story begins with Mike, a professional hitman working under Big Ray, a retired assassin who built his own private network of killers for hire. Each member of this guild has their own signature method of murder. There's the Brute, a massive, enraged killer whose violent attacks leave nothing standing. Then there's the Poison Expert, filthy, stinking of chemicals, who laces toothpaste with toxins, contaminates cigarettes, and watches his victims rot from within. Max and Mick, two ex-Special Forces operatives, make murders look like accidents so flawless that police can't trace them. Jane, a silent assassin wielding a katana, moves like a shadow. By the time her targets realize she's there, they're already bleeding out. Big Freddy, a quiet but brilliant psychopath, once wiped out an entire squad using homemade gas. Overseeing operations is Milton, a bald, overweight middleman who handles contracts, takes his cut, and keeps the guild running. Among them all, Mike is Big Ray's top earner, efficient, ruthless, and reliable. Clients love him because he never hesitates, never asks questions, and always gets the job done. After completing another job, Mike goes to meet Milton for payment, until a thug on a motorbike suddenly swerves into him, trying to knock him off his feet. But Mike wasn't always like this. He used to be a scrawny teenager who got bullied daily. One afternoon, after surrendering his lunch money yet again, he noticed a middle-aged man sneaking into a house with a gas cylinder. Something felt off. Mike instantly knew he wasn't a real gas worker. Moments later, the house exploded, and the man casually walked away unharmed. That moment burned itself into Mike's mind. His curiosity turned to obsession, and he secretly followed the man for weeks until he uncovered the truth. The man was a professional assassin staging murders as accidents. His name was Big Ray. Instead of reporting him, Mike confronted Ray directly, armed with hidden footage and a bold demand. He wanted to learn. Mike didn't care about morality. He was tired of being a victim and wanted power, not revenge that would land him in jail. Impressed by his courage and determination, Ray agreed to train him. He taught Mike everything: hand-to-hand combat, firearms, and how to erase targets while making it look like fate. Mike's first test was personal, one of his old bullies. He broke into the guy's apartment, taped a cash bill to the TV antenna, and hid under the bed. When the bully returned and reached for the bill, Mike ambushed him and shoved him over the railing to his death. It worked, but sloppily. Ray, who'd been watching from below and filmed it, told Mike he had raw talent but needed refinement. From then on, Ray trained him like a son, shaping him into one of the deadliest assassins alive. Years later, Mike became a master of his craft. In one job, he strangled a drunken cop in his home, staging it as a suicide: no mess, no noise, no trace. Afterward, he went to a bar and intervened when a gang harassed a woman, silently knocking them out and leaving without a word, a quiet warning that no one touched a woman in his presence. That same night, Mike got devastating news: Beth, his ex-girlfriend and a passionate environmental activist, was dead. Police claimed it was a burglary gone wrong, but evidence didn't add up. He learned Beth had been pregnant with his child, and his instincts told him the crime scene was staged. The police file mentioned a fear of flying Beth never had, suggesting she'd been drugged and killed. Her death had been covered up, with evidence planted to frame two addicts, both of whom soon turned up dead from heroin overdoses. Fueled by rage, Mike tracked down Mick and Mac, who coldly admitted they'd taken the job. He beat them unconscious and then visited Charlie, a friend of Beth's. She revealed that Beth had a hard drive containing critical information, with a backup at her parents' home. Before they could retrieve it, one of the guild's assassins ambushed them, revealing before dying that Kent had ordered the hit. Mike confronted Kent for answers, but before he could speak, Big Ray, angered by Mike's defiance, ordered his assassins to eliminate him. Mick and Matt killed Ken on the spot, but Mike took them down in turn. Mike then stormed the mansion of a VanCap oil executive, the man behind Beth's murder. Inside, Jane blocked his path, but Mike defeated her. The executive tried to bribe him with a fortune, but Mike decapitated him without hesitation. Back at Big Ray's pub, Mike played a recording of Kent and Milton conspiring, exposing Milton's betrayal. Milton had hired killers to murder Beth and had even sent rookies after Mike. Enraged, Big Ray beat Milton senseless. Mike finished him off with a poison bandage, killing him the way Milton had orchestrated countless deaths. Though Ray recognized the truth, he was furious Mike had destroyed his assassin network. In the end, he let Mike live but severed all ties, ending their relationship forever.